What's up, fight fans? This is Curtaville with Counterpunch Boxing News. Late night talks, rare live stream. I just came here just for the hell of it to see how everybody's doing, if anybody's up, because I'm up, still running errands, still doing my thing, you know. And I want to see how everyone's doing, part of the Counterpunch family. But anyway, guys, I'll let the chat load. We got 2 on the chat. Welcome, guys. I'm letting it load a bit so I can talk a little bit. Why not? Why not? I don't know where everyone's at. Drop me a dime, drop me a line. Carlos, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. What's good, fam? Stay safe out here. Yeah, I am, man. I'm actually going to get some wings, you know. I went to a brewery and had a good time. So, like, there's a lot of breweries down here. And so I just took it time to do what I need to do here. Andy C, he says, do that old Floyd voice. Oh, you mean Floyd who? Floyd Patterson, Floyd Mayweather, Floyd Flinoy. Oh, you mean Floyd Mayweather. Sigun Adam Quinoa. Counterpunch to you. Wallin for the upset. Man, you sound like my uncle. I was talking to my uncle today. This motherfucker was I'm like at times I want to like just put like the thing on, because I mean, like, he says random wild crazy shit, so I'm like that motherfucker like, yeah, motherfucker gonna kill him, he'll kill him. I'm like, yo, man, chill, you know. So he just it's funny as hell though, because he just says what comes to mind, man. I just decided to do it on the channel because I'm like, yo, why not, you know? So he just says any damn thing, you know? Pluckers, there's, all right, Pluckers right there. I don't know why I feel like Wallin gonna win. I don't know. Wallin gonna get dropped in the late rounds. Well, based on, here's the thing. Dillian White has to make a statement with that, because if he doesn't, it's gonna look funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna look funny. It's not gonna be a fight where he's supposed to knock Wallin out, because he's supposed to do exactly what Tyson Fury couldn't do. So if he couldn't do what Tyson Fury couldn't do, which is dangerous, it's a dangerous thing. But Moonshot_Blade, you watch football? Nah, man, I gave up on football a long time ago when Barry Sanders retired. I watch it with some friends, you know what I mean, just chilling, drinking something, but I don't really watch it. Nah, I gave up on football a long time ago. Get them likes up, damn it. You damn right, Carlos. People are sleeping on Wallin. Dillian better be in top form. He comes in like Michelin Man, because he, you know, those pictures that we saw him in, that shit could have been like some it could have been like some old pictures. See, don't let people fool you with bullshit, because the reason I say that, I seen Dillian White. I seen him, hold on a second. We'll walk in here real quick. Hey, man, you work here? Yeah, but I seen him fight when he was there for Joshua Usyk, right? And he didn't look small. So they might have dubbed some old pictures from him or whatever. I'm in Pluckers, guys. I'm in Pluckers. Hey, no problem. You sound going in and out. Yeah, I'm hitting that mute button, Goats Wince. Like Andy C says, mother pluckers. Well, against Wilder, he did great, but the fight again, Otto. Yeah, it would help if I grabbed the damn food, right? All right, here we go. When Tyson fought Wallin, he was with Benavidez. He is okay as a trainer, but doesn't teach aggressive boxing. Nah, he's on that old box, keep him far, yeah. Box, keep him far, yeah. Keep him away, yeah. Anthony Van WYK. What's going on, Kurt? I'm just chilling, man. Picking up some wings and shit. You know what I mean? Yo, Carlos, check this out. I just did a nice job on the car, and it looks nice. Look at that. Look at that. Spotless, baby. That's my baby. That's Black Mamba. Right? So I'm gonna do a ceramic jog pretty soon. So it should be pretty badass. I feel like it's a little similar to AJ if he can't make his power count in a fight that he's very vulnerable. I don't know. No, it's not that at all. You can't compare Usyk to Otto Wallin. I mean, in the sense that he will just do Dillian White in. Because see, if you think that, you totally disrespect the power, or underestimate, let's put it this way, underestimate the boxing ability of Dillian White. See, Dillian White is a guy that the reason why people like him, because he's exciting. He brings you the same excitement as a boxer as UFC guys have on their platform. That's why people like him. That's why people like him, exactly. It is a Beamer. Yeah, it looks like one because it is one, bro. Damn right. He did quite well as an amateur level. He beat Anthony Joshua. Shit. People forget that. He beat Anthony Joshua in amateurs. That's why they fought so, you know, hard. They fought the way they did. Hello, big. Hi, big hello from New Zealand, buddy. Samuel, Counterpunch to you, bro. How you doing? Everything's good over this way, man. Everything's great. Yeah, AJ had no experience in the amateurs, though. I mean, he had to learn. Shit. He had to learn like everybody else. He had to learn like everyone else. Let's hit that like button. You know what's crazy, though? I would rather have 50 people in the chat and 40 likes than 300 people in the chat and 50 likes. You know what I mean? Because it's like, at least you get to respect the love. You know what I mean? A lot of people come in, they hear you, and I get the haters or actually supporters or whatever, but you know, you want people to really, you know, care for what you're doing. 3:20 in London. Don't know. We out here. Hell yeah. Counterpunch to you. You know, that's just like having a congregation at a church, you know, or a meeting or a group. You have like 20 people, then they're all engaged, or 30 people and they're all engaged versus like 400 people and they're not. You know what I mean? It's the same principle. You know, so like, let's hit that like button. It's 4:20 here in Spain. Oh, Warts, Counterpunch to you, bro. You are appreciated. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. You know what I mean? You're in Spain over here. You're in España. You know, well, you have 50 watching, 25 likes. Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal, though. That's a better number than 600 and 100 likes, right? And it's getting on up there. You know what I'm saying? It's like 3/4 right now. It's 10:20. Zorb here in China. What part of China are you at right now? Are you living in, Zorb? Well, you have 50. Yeah. Well, no, I have 33 and 51 right now. To me, Benavidez's resume isn't much better than Plant's, yet Ben is seen as so much better. Well, let's look at it like this. Benavidez just does. He's just known for crucial shit. He's like the Russian Triple G. You know, Triple G didn't have a good resume because nobody really wanted to fight him. See, that was his problem. Benavidez is kind of the same way. It's just now there's not enough guys out there. You know, James Woolery, Counterpunch to you, bro. Benavidez has those hands, though. Yeah, I call him the Wolverine of the fucking of the box in the boxing platform right now. He would be Wolverine. He's a badger. He's a badger. He takes shots, but he gives his own. Just because Plant has better resume doesn't mean he's a better fighter. Plant is in a different weight class. He's in the super middleweight class. He's not in the light heavy. Now, if you're assuming that Caleb Plant will beat Canelo and then he'll go up there, you may have another damn thing going. West Knowledge 101. Man, I'm doing good, bro. How about yourself? I was a narc, but I'm not. Bro, driving is dangerous enough without streaming. Come on, man. Man, I got everything. Don't worry about me. Kurt, do you think Caleb will give Canelo problems? I got a funny feeling about this. Yeah, you give him problems. See, do you guys understand about Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant? Caleb Plant did his homework on Canelo. He's done the damn homework, I tell you. He has done that. Because he's got to a place now where he knows, and he's became a historian of Canelo Alvarez. I think all that shit about cheating and all that, I don't think he really gives a fuck about that. I think he is a guy that's trying to get up under Canelo's skin. See, Caleb Plant knows how to box. Canelo Alvarez might be this advanced, new and improved hybrid boxer, fighter, puncher, whatever the fuck he's supposed to be. But understand this. You cannot forget about his kryptonite. See, Caleb Plant is a fighter that can box. We get that. Kurt has his eyes in the back of his head. You damn right. Side to side. You guys are worried about the wrong thing, dude. I've been doing this for years. Could it happen? Sure. Will it more likely happen? Statistically, no. Not with me. Dude, I'm an expert driver. I have every license known to man as far as driving. I have the top license. And I'm not bragging. I'm just stating facts. It's not like... Cool. I'm a better driver. Okay. Hey, this is not a contest. I'm just telling you what my credentials are. And I'm not driving any more. Damn, David Jones, does he really have a rematch clause? If he does, I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow. Plant going to outbox and frustrate Canelo. Playing zone, that could happen. Bud or Porter? Bud. No, Crawford's going to knock him out, and then people are going to understand what it's about. And then people are all of a sudden going to bow down, and then they're going to be like, okay, well, why are you doing that? Right? That's exactly what's going to happen. Kurt might get really hurt. Plant might get really hurt, Kurt. Okay. King might haul up in this piece. Enjoy my meal. Yeah, I got it in here. Just a second. I'll whoop Kurt. Goats wins. Okay. Well, if the opportunity presents itself, do I doubt you? No. But will I actually let you whoop me? Hell to the no. So, when you're talking about, hey, man, I think I can whoop that guy. Well, first of all, what motivates me is, it's not prize fighting. That's why prize fighting is a very unique situation, because, like, I'm not a fucking mutt. I'm not a dog. I love to see boxing. I love the art of it. Do I want to see somebody get hurt? Not necessarily, not all times, unless I get personal with it. And there's some people that I do want to see knocked the fuck out. I mean, I'm only human, but, I think at the end of the day, I think that, like, yeah, you're getting paid for it, but is that the overall motivation? You know what I mean? Like, some people I do. Like when Princess Ahmed, when he got whooped, you know what? I forgot about him. I'm supposed to do a video on that guy, and I will. It's going to be a rant because I just made me remember the shit he said about AJ. And I'm like, dude, why does, like, I know Wilder, he got whooped too. Love you, Counterpunch, about Ellie Setback. Ellie Setback shouldn't have done that. Like, if you're going to be that, at some point, you got to stop being a fucking cockroach. Like, think about it. Ellie Setback is a very, like, worker mind. He has that, like, heavy Jewish hustler mindset. Like, look, if you don't work, you don't eat. A lot of Jewish customs, because he's from Israel. He don't believe in, they can't make a sale. They can't eat without making a sale. Man, Aki is about 130 pounds. That little motherfucker, I would punch him one time and bless him with a SSI check for the rest of his life. I won't fight nobody like that. Because see, at that point, it won't be fair to him. I just know he's a spineless guy. Why would you punch someone that's spineless? Would I want to kill him? I don't want to kill Aki. I don't want to hurt him, or, you know what I mean? I would like to, but I wouldn't do that, because I know someone like that, if they fought me, they would either have to shoot me, stab me, or something that doesn't require a physical altercation. And with the man like him, he would really get hurt. And see, I don't like chicken shit people. I don't like sticklers. Sticklers, are people that try to go by the book, but he ain't no by the book guy, because he's a fucking liar. So what he does, he uses let me try to use anything to try to shut this guy down. I won't forget about that. Now, am I just pissed off? No, I'm not, like I used to be. You know what I mean? Because I don't know him. I don't know where he stays or nothing about him. But I know I didn't, Wilder, let's be real. Wilder had a bad thing going. He did. He had a bad thing going. He had spoke of all this bad shit. Oh, I'm a son of God, but I'm in violence. I want to off with his head. I want to kill him. I want a body. I want this, but really, man, that's all bullshit. That's some contradicting shit. Anybody heard about Jesus. Jesus ain't about none of that shit he was talking. You know what I mean? Yes, Aki is a fangirl, but at the end of the day, Aki is another follower. He's a follower only because Sly_Tendencies87 is profitable. That's all the reason he's really doing it. Like a lot of those guys. I would give guys like, not even Boxing Ego. I think he's another spineless cocksucker. Let's see. Blue Blood Sports TV. I've talked to him a few times, and I don't believe that. I think he actually genuinely likes Deontay. I don't think, and he's a hustler and all, but I don't think he's like those dudes. You know what I mean? I want to think, and I don't believe that. I don't know anybody else. I think Fanon's out of his fucking mind. All those guys like that, you know. Kim D. Ambrosis. I believe that too, but I just think if you about Jesus, let it be about Jesus, you know. Zorb, he's not going to face the truth. He will never probably face the truth. Think about that. Hold on, guys. So all them don't have the ideology. They are just for the monetization. Yeah. See, if it was non-profit, that would be different. It would be a totally different situation. Totally different. Totally different situation, see? We were going through a pandemic, something that we never seen. And I seen a young Arab boy that was about 5,000 subscribers, and he used to, and you know, originally I heard him, I was like, this ain't Dante's Boxing Nation. Because me and Dante have been bumping heads since Joshua Wilder. Okay? When that story came amongst the boxing platform, that woke everybody up. Everybody either got on one side or the other. And I was Joshua because I just didn't see why this fight didn't happen. And I didn't understand how one person could make an offer, but then be the coward chicken shit. Right? So when that happened, it was like, I was like, well, why don't you just take the offer and call the bluff, you know? And then I start doing the numbers and the research, and it didn't take long to understand, like, you guys want too much money for nothing. You guys want money that you've never had, and in fact, you want the similar money that your rival or your potential opponent makes. So you do the math on that, and it's like, okay, you guys just want something for nothing. Andre, Robert, counterpunch to you. Kurt was fair and went with evidence, and Dante went with emotion. David Jones, that's it. Mark David Muego, ¿qué pasa? Todo bien, estoy bien. Estoy entrando a mi casa ahora.
Oh.
It's hybrid Spanish, actually. It's Cuban Spanish. And a lot of times, because I've been in Brazil a while, my Spanish is weird because I talk as though I'm speaking Portuguese because I spoke it a while. So, you know, like normally, oye, ¿qué pasó? You know, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué es lo que pasó contigo? I wouldn't say that. Like, especially if I'm hanging around, I'll be like, ¿Qué lo que pasa contigo? Yeah. It's like, who the fuck, where you from? I'm not speaking Brazilian right now. Man, there's money with the LDBC, I guess. All their fans are subscribed to the channels for gratification. Zorb, nah, I don't believe that. Zorb, this is the deal. The LDBC, you think I did not know you had so many LDBC channels. I thought of them as a consortium, which they are, a lot of them. But I think the people that understand that they're profitable, 78, Blue Blood, Dante, who else? Fred, Barbershop Conversations. Those are the four. Fanon's done. He's out, but he still has his own thing. He used to be part of the LDBC guys, I guess. I don't know if he is or not. I mean, I've heard the stories, right? But then it's like, okay, well, everyone else below that, the guys that because you do have Aki, but he claims to be whatever. So, those channels, you don't have anybody under that. And there's a lot of these channels that are just like, yo, I'm LDBC. And I'm like, okay. Champ side, yeah, he's another one. Now he is another one. I missed him, but I just, I don't really watch him. Liars, dogs, bitch community. Nah. King Mike's Hall. They Lions Den boxing community. Blue Blood been quiet this time around. Well, he's just, I think what it is, a lot of times you get humbled, right? And then he's seen that fight, and that's why I can't look at Blue and say, you know what, he's a boxing fan. He's not a guy that probably don't even watch boxing, don't know really shit about boxing. You can't say that. You see, Aki's mad because his fighter has been beaten, but it's not about the truth anyway. It's about, hey, how many of these damn narratives can I spin up, make some globe in that slash inquisitor. Well, I mean, BFTB is always mad because he's not a profitable fucking channel. I seen that channel. I didn't know who that was until someone said he called me a fraud and he said that I buy subscribers. Motherfucker, why would I buy something for free? Yeah, Blue is the best out of a bad bunch. You know what? I actually believe that. I actually believe that. And I think Fred is second, and then everybody else is kind of like, fuck them. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. But boxing is boxing, man. White, black, red, pink, purple, yellow, orange. People use these when they get in the ring. And not any of those colors that I mentioned to anybody stops the fact of them getting hurt, outboxed, out hustled, beat up, like my uncle says, mollywopped, or killed. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Save the best for last. Killed. Fred is one of the most racist of the bunch. I haven't seen it. I think he allows a lot of it to happen. I'll say that. So I kind of be like, but then I never really seen him like, except with Andre Ward. But since then, a lot of things has happened. He's had an altercation with Andre Ward. He's been in there with Kenny Porter, which Kenny Porter, he don't play that. Boxing transcends race. You know what? Antry Van WYK. The knowledge said that. today. And it was just like he was just preaching. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't like to interrupt anybody. I like to add to what someone has to say. I like to talk and all, but then when I hear something that makes sense, I'm all ears. It's not an ego thing with me at all. What do you think of IBFP channel? He's cool, men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I think White versus Eileen is 50-50. Look, Otto Eileen, God bless him. Dillian White, poor bastard, because he's like the top highest paid guy that may never be. Xavier Dub, Counterpunch, big bro. Counterpunch to you. Yeah, Blue, the only one I still follow. He biased sometimes, but other than that, he does know his boxing. Counterpunch, Showbiz, and Blue Blood, my top. Dion W, you know something else about Blue Blood, and I'm not being funny at all. He's of age. And if I think he knows, like, hey, this is what I'm going to do to make views, or everyone has their thing. I get it, but he knows boxing to a certain degree. We need to clash again. We need to collab, because there's a lot of things I want to share with him, and I think it's only valid if it's like face to face. Like, I could tell him, it's a lot of things I've told Blue Blood that is not worth boxing because it has nothing to do with boxing. But I think it's a lot of things that we could do, it just depends. But also, you have to respect people's flock, people's platform, people's audience. Showbiz used to be better. I look at Showbiz the same. Boxing Ego used to be good channel. It just depends, man. I think where your intentions are with it, and you look, you can still be successful. You can still be successful. You can still be successful and do the right thing, I believe. I don't know how old he is, honestly. So I don't know how, I can't shit. I don't know how old he is. I know he's of age as far as, like, he watched boxing for 4 decades like I did. And when I mean that, I mean successfully. I'm not talking about when you were born. Okay? I'm talking about like 90, 2000, okay? 2000, 2000 to 2010, 2010 to 2020. That's 4 decades. So if you at least know where a certain point of boxing was stemming from, you would know where it went, where it was versus where it went. And where it went was like, yo, do the right thing. I love that. Well, you know what? I love Jungle Fever. No, not Jungle Fever. Mo Better Blues. That's one of my favorite joints. Ego knows who he gets his views from, and he's cocky. He does, and he's very profitable, and God bless him. It's just, I know I don't believe in everything he says, and I don't believe on the way he thinks. But then I think a lot of times if you think a certain way, you're going to be influenced to talk certain shit because that's what you're comfortable doing. Okay? I like Curtain Showbiz because they don't let race be the number one thing in boxing. They shoot straight. Walter Birch, that's how you're supposed to do it because, like, yeah, listen, anything can happen in the ring regardless of what you look like. So why should that be a factor? Anybody could be hurt. Anybody could win. Anybody could lose. Anybody could live. Anybody could die. Okay? For me, I like curtain ring IQ. I like ring IQ. He doesn't worry about that type shit because he knows, like, listen, if you come from a greatly diverse place and you grew up on a lot of with a lot of people, I think that helps you. I think that helps you grow and understand other uh, whatever, right? I don't like Wallin troubling White. I don't see. Well, here's the thing. I think Wylene is more mobile than Oscar Rivas, and Oscar Rivas was able to drop him. But that's a totally different brother. Oscar Rivas is a dark horse guy that will knock out. See, he's one of those guys that will knock out the champ if given the opportunity. He'll be that guy to upset that guy before that guy gets to where he needs to go. That's why when he fought Oscar Rivas last year, I was just like, you know what I mean? I don't see why he doesn't have more subs. You know what I mean? Because he has the video quality. Now I'm looking at his stuff and I'm like, wow, what a great platform, you know? I think people don't like the squeaky shit. I think he should chop his shit up. You know what I mean? I think like he does like one video for like 20 minutes. I think he should do it for like three different ones. And then some will do good numbers and some won't. But then more people will want to watch certain topics instead of forced to watch one story, like one show with 4 or 5 different stories. See, with me, he has the niche of the women, and I wish and I hope him well. I hope women boxing goes through the fucking roof. I'm talking about Oscar Rivas. I'm just saying, I don't think Vailene can punch like Rivas can, but he has a better technique. He throws more punches. He's more elusive. He's a southpaw that makes him a little like that angle in which he fights makes him a little bit better. Whereas Oscar Rivas, he was tough, strong, durable, dangerous, but he couldn't beat Dillian White to the punch because Dillian White was big and taller. Okay. Keep being real, Kurt. We appreciate you. That's the only way I can be, and I'll keep being myself until I drop dead. The day I stop probably doing videos is the day I'm gone. you know, I like Kurt and Boxing Bros for American boxing content. DJ Duncan James, appreciate you. Dude's name is Stanky Leg Dillian White. Look, he ain't the most stable person. I'm waiting to see that because it's going to be a fight where Dillian White is going to be himself, right? And Otto Vailene is going to come in to have something to prove. Mm-hmm. Can't wait to have you in the UK. David Jones, I'm coming as soon as I can. I might have something going. I'm going to reach out tomorrow, actually. I'm that guy. Love from the UK. Counterpunch to you. Hey, Kurt, what's up? I don't really rate Valine, but he gave Fury hell. Or people talking up his chances just because he gave Fury a good fight. Dillian has a first class resume. Well, Michael, it doesn't matter because it's not what we all really know, it's what people think. If the casuals see and understand that Dillian White knocks out Otto Vailene, it's going to be a high demand for White versus Fury. Dillian Wilder. Deontay Wilder told Fury, not even God can save you. To say something like that, you have no respect for God. And yeah, well, I mean, it shows you that he has a fucking ego. But I've seen that since the Joshua negotiations. White versus Eileen is similar to no, not at all. Not at all. It's not just Fury, it's how Wallin outboxed Brazil. White better try to get some better footwork, because that's why I said Wilder would KO him, because you can't slip like that with Wilder. I mean, look, Wilder's a dangerous puncher, bro. And I think what's going to happen, Wilder's going to win some, Wilder's going to lose some. But then we will see that when it comes. Wilder may win every fight. Okay. I'm not, yes, he has an ego. And the more at this point, I do need him to get it back, because I kind of feel fucking sorry for him, because he's been beaten twice. And I think this time this is a different defeat from the second defeat. Fuck all the fans and the fanatics. I think him personally knows, listen, this is more of like a reality check than any other time in his life. And just for him wanting to continue the sport of boxing, I salute him, because he didn't have to. You know what I mean? He's a warrior, so it ain't because he wants to treat his daughter for spina bifida no more. It's because he wants to show people that follow him that he wants to do the best that he can. I can't knock that man for that. I like to see Deontay Wilder fight. I want to see him fight other people. He's got a huge boxing ego, and so does that guy you mentioned, Andy C. Why does a part of the I get by the I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. Community and Fury beats everyone. Yeah, man. They're like, if people hate Wilder that much, man, look, the man can punch. Okay. Arrow still off the drink. I don't know what he's off of or not. I don't know. I don't see Wilder. Bruh. Man, I would like to see that too. James Bash, Wilder versus Joyce, Wilder versus Dubois. So many options. Dude, I would love to see those fights. And see, I think at this point they could happen. Why? Because, see, Frank Warren has a good relationship with Bob Arum, right? So those guys have a pretty decent relationship with Shelly Finkel. But then but this is where it could fuck everything up. When Shelly Finkel starts, I think Wilder, and the only fight for us to fight is fights that we need to fight, doing that type shit. Kurt, Frank Sanchez versus Oscar Rivas would be a good fight. I think Frank wouldn't take him because he's quicker. But I think, Rivas is still a dangerous opponent for anybody. I just hate he has the wrong trainer. His trainer should be Iron Mike Tyson. Why doesn't Tank fight for a real title? I don't know. Hrgovic versus Sanchez. You know what, David? I'd rather see that, because they're pretty much on the same level as of right now. No, Frank is, he just dethroned Effie, so he's different. John Nims, What up, Kurt? Counterpunch in the house. Counterpunch to you, bro. I like Porter if his hand didn't touch the mat, wouldn't have, yeah, at least been a draw. Yeah, yeah, but I mean, it's the small things that happen, you know? Good for Arrow, you know what I mean? As of now, Wilder's a one trick pony with zero stamina and below average. Is Sanchez one of the fastest heavyweights? Yeah, I would say so. Do you think Joshua Fury and Wilder will be boxing in the next 3 to 5 years? No, I don't. I think they're going to all retire in the next couple. Maybe AJ may fight maybe a year longer than the rest of them, but Wilder, he'll probably end up fighting Joshua. And if he can get a Joshua win, he'll definitely retire. He'll get the hell out of Dodge. I got Haney, believe it or not. Lopez hasn't proved to me to be a knockout artist. I know he can thump, but I know so does Lenatus. Lenatus caught Devin Haney with shots, but you know what? Big Baby versus Hunter. I think. See, we don't know shit about Big Baby. I'm gonna go for Hunter just because I think he's a better dude overall. You know what I'm saying? And he has skill. So I'm not just saying that because I want him to win. I'm rooting for him because I know he has the skill on top of knowing he's a good dude. Fucking Jarrell Miller is like Jarrell Miller will sell more. He's just on a different platform, promotional wise, but like ambitious wise, well not even ambitious, but like integrity wise, no. Kurt, now that you answered that, who would you take, Haney or Loma? I think Loma would beat Devin Haney. I think that. I do believe that, but I don't know. Believe it or not, people, I think Teofimo pulled a Tyson Fury. It just looked a little bit better, but like the way he went about it and shit like that, and oh, I'm the king, I'm this and that. He ain't fought since then. He ain't fought since then. I'm like, yo, it's been over a year you fought. I mean, Tyson Fury did the same shit. Tyson Fury at least has a better reason, not just because he didn't give me an opportunity. Who gives a fuck? You're getting more money. You're a prize fighter. Anyway, James Bash, you bring up a good point. Didn't Warren say that Dubois and Joyce are mandatories for one of the belts? If Wilder beats one, he's back in the picture. If he knocks out those guys, people like Wilder, people love Wilder, people worship Wilder, which they worship it, a lot of them because of views. But then you do have a lot of idiots out there that like they're casuals and they really take it too far. And they value the idea that he is violent and he wishes bad on certain people and he wants certain violent things to happen, which a lot of people judge that for his personality or who he is. But I mean, how can't you? How would you rate Loma's win after the Lopez loss? Well, I don't understand the question, honestly. Adari, no, I didn't. Oh, Kurt, I get Cabello versus Saint Frank Sanchez. Still with Frank. I like to see Sanchez versus Ortiz battle of Cuba. That would be cool as hell. No, 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 no. I changed my mind. YTG, Bankroll TV, Counterpunch, bars. Listen, because if Frank can take that fight with Ortiz, it only shows and diminishes who Andy Ruiz was potentially supposed to be. Okay? Because, see, Andy Ruiz supposed to fought Dillian White, Luis Ortiz. He didn't want to fight Ortiz. He straight ducked Ortiz, saying, I'm not ready. No, bro. So you mean the dude from the same gym can fight, but you can't? No, no, I don't buy that. Mm-mm. I'm mad at Andy, man. You guys see me going off on Andy. I'm mad at Andy because Andy was a guy that, the way he did Anthony Joshua, I was like, damn, the dude actually has some hands and some ability. But then, like, that's all it took for him to win, to be an absolute fucking nosedive. Think about it. He's a nosediving type character. He won money and then he ain't shit no more. That means you're not meant to be a star. You're meant to be fucking a has been, once in a lifetime, one hit quit kind of dude. You know what I mean? Because, like, a guy that's destined to be something will do more than just what he started doing. That's just like this, people. Let's look at it this way. Let's imagine Manny Pacquiao beat LaDueba, uh, LaDuaba, right? He beat LaDuaba, and after that, he doesn't do anything else. Sanchez destroys Ortiz. Well, he's a lot faster and he's a lot younger, man. So, Ortiz, look, Ortiz, God bless him. He fought Wilder for the championship contendership twice. That's all you can expect from him. That's it. I just hate it was just so late in his career, but he had a great effort. A lot of Cuban fighters, I mean, it won't happen right now. We won't have a Cuban heavyweight champion and probably until I don't know when. Not anytime soon. Hopefully before I drop dead, because we got a Mexican one. Never had a career to ruin. Ortiz be on them supplements. Never. Let's see. Walter Birch, Don King ain't letting it happen. It's the last belt his fighter holds. Only in America, baby. Ortiz is a great dude. Yeah, man. I think, but see, I believe in Ortiz to the point where I haven't seen him in a while. That Alexander Flores was bullshit. No, I didn't. Kurt, there is better qualities of heavyweights now than the Klitschko era. Well, I think so. I do believe so. Like, I mean, but then it's sad. Like, I always wanted to see Vladimir Klitschko versus Luis Ortiz. Why not? Oscar Rivas is another fighter that nobody is talking about. Exactly. Big Kurt, Babbitt gonna give the top guys hell. He's gonna try. He's gonna do his thing. Many people don't like Cuban style, and they're mostly good amateurs. No, so Raven Pro. Well, that depends. I mean, what heavyweight have you seen that's been disappointing? Are you excited for the fight Saturday, Herring versus Shakur? I am, actually. After the Wilder fight, Ortiz fought some lower ranked dudes. Yeah, he did that. He probably still doing it now. I hope not. If he is, he doesn't. He just needs to retire. We don't have time for that shit. What about Joseph Parker, who is up against him next? Derek Chisora. They're fighting again. Good morning. God of War, man. You have just missed me, my brother. Let's see. James Bash, you bring up a good point. No. Wait a minute. Something else I just think popped up. Cats ducking Shakur. But man, it's been a great late night stream. You guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go live again. I thank everybody for coming on the chat. Yeah, they are fixed to a certain degree. Everybody's been counterpunched, and I hope you guys have a good night and a good morning. Peace.